Hello everybody, this is going to be a very short video. I am pausing the series here. I won't say that I'm ending it. It's possible that I come back. I was tempted to try and do like a world conquest. Just send armies roaming around, wrapping up all of these. But the scale that we're at, conquering new places, is pretty trivial. I feel like we've kind of, reached the end of the tech tree, as it were. You haven't literally researched everything. It's a bit like Eve. You get 80% of the value from the first 20% of the science invested. But I think I'm probably going to call it here. It's been a really fun campaign. I really enjoyed the heavy species diversity that we went with. I feel like an interesting challenge for a next campaign might be to not do that. Especially if we went with species that are completely okay with slavery. I think that could be interesting because I haven't played with that much yet. But yeah, it's a really fun campaign. I'm glad I didn't play with the... I can't remember if I mentioned this. I think I did. In previous campaigns, I've played with a mod that makes things that realistically shouldn't spoil as fast as they do in the game. Spoil less. Playing without that definitely made the game a lot more challenging. I enjoyed our brief diversion into understanding... What was it called? Like variable integral importance or whatever it was. There's maths gained from this. But yeah, I'm going to call it here for now. I may well do another series. But I feel Aurora 4X calling to me, so I'm going to go and play that for a bit instead. But yeah, it was a really good campaign. I enjoyed it enormously. I hope you did too. And I will see you in the next series. Again, it's possible I come back and continue this one. But this really feels like one of those games that you're either in it or you're not, right? And it's been like 2 weeks since I last played. So I feel like I'm kind of out of this campaign. One thing I was considering for another campaign as well is grid-based building. Like properly building in blocks, and then each block fully meets the amenities of all of my citizens. I think that could be a really interesting style of building. And then we'd want to go somewhere like without mountains, so that we had room to build out our blocks as we desire. But yeah, could be fun. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Just didn't want you guys to have this series end on a cliffhanger. So if this is the end for this campaign, and I think it probably is, thanks so much for watching. And you should look forward to a future one. I think, let me think about this for a minute on camera, actually. Who would I want to play as if we were going one species? We'd probably want to be like slaving elves, because I think they like it. Slaves. Slaves of the same species. Yeah, so they really like... They get 2 points of fulfillment for having slaves of other species. About... who else? Anyone else really like it? Not particularly. So Talapis, with like a heavy focus on slaves, could be interesting. Because Talapis are not very good at a lot of stuff. Where's the... I'm forgetting everything. How do the Talapis work? So the Talapis are... Yeah, they're not very good at farming. So we need some like farming slaves. They're not very good at mining, so we need some like insect mining slaves. I think it could be interesting. Like maybe a Talapi human colony with no Dondorians allowed, because we did like heavy Dondorians in this one. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.